a local pastor on the national stage for his stance on gay marriage. The stance that local pastor is taking on the issue has a lot of people talking, and he's made it clear he's sticking by it no matter what. News 13's Lizzie Mitri shows us more.
Dean, CNN interviewed the local pastor this week. It comes just before the expected ruling from the Supreme Court on same-sex marriage.
This guy says, hey, my name's Mark, I'm with CNN News.
During the Sunday service, Pastor Steve Smotherman of Albuquerque's Legacy Church talked about his interview for this CNN article published online yesterday. He and more than 51,000 others signed a pledge online to stand in solidarity against same-sex marriage, an issue the U.S. Supreme Court is expected to rule on this month.
I signed a pledge that said if they pass this unlawful, ungodly law, if need be, I'd go to jail before I honor it.
Smotherman says legalizing same-sex marriage nationwide would be an attack on the church.
Listen, I'll go to jail over what I believe. No one's going to tell me what I have to do. No one's going to tell me or dictate my beliefs.
And no one's trying to, the American Civil Liberties Union says.
I have some good news for Pastor Smotherman. He won't have to go to jail.
New Mexico is among 37 states where same-sex marriage is already legal.
Houses of worship and clergy have always had the freedom to decide what marriages they will and won't honor or solemnize in their faith traditions. And that's not going to change regardless of what the Supreme Court decides in the coming weeks.
The ACLU supports gay marriage while also recognizing the First Amendment right to freedom of religion.
These two things are not mutually exclusive. We can protect religious freedom and we can not discriminate against same-sex couples.
A CNN poll last month showed more than 60% of Americans believe that gays and lesbians have a constitutional right to get married, whereas a poll 5 years ago showed most Americans were against it. Back to you.
All right, Lizzie, thank you. No matter how the Supreme Court rules, this issue is expected to come up a lot for presidential candidates on the campaign trail.